Yo guys, what's going on? In today's video I'm going to be talking about, for me, one of the most underrated characters in Overwatch, and that's Zenyetta. So before we get into this video, if you could drop a like, comment below if you want to see anything else, and subscribe is always appreciated. So now that's all out the way, let's get into talking about this guy. If you like playing the support role but think other characters' damage output is poor, then you might want to try this guy out. He's capable of dishing out damage and healing your teammates. His main purpose is to heal, but when paired with his Orb of Discord, which you can shoot at enemies to make them take 50% more damage, you start to understand this guy, but we'll get into that stuff later. So first I'm going to go through his abilities and what each one does. First we're going to be looking at his weapon. This is called the Orb of Destruction. Unlike many support heroes, Zenetta's damage output is very good, but it will take time learning his aim. Also, if you want to do massive damage, you want to be holding the left trigger on PlayStation 4. This charges his weapon and unleashes a volley of orbs, but in order to get the most out of this, you have to have maximum charge. Now we're going to be talking about his orbs. You have the Orb of Harmony. This is his heal ability. Simply aim it at an ally in danger or has low health and watch him heal. You can give this to only one person at a time, but no matter how far you are away from them, the heal is still active until they or you die. The next orb is the Orb of Discord. Once you drop this on an enemy by aiming and hitting L1, they take 50% more damage from anybody on your team, but you can only give this to one target at a time. Next we're going to be talking about tactics and how to use Zenyetta. So for the Orb of Discord, you want to aim at the tanks. This will make it a lot easier for you to kill and for your team to kill, and plus cuts their health advantage. Also keep an eye out for messages that appear on the screen. This will normally give you another target to shoot your orbs at, enemy or ally. Also the damage orb is active and you can see them on your screen, so you'll be able to communicate this to your teammate to tell them where they are, or just simply go and deal with them yourself. This character has extremely low health, doesn't move very quickly, so you want to stay as far away from the front line as possible and keep the support from the back. However, if you get Torbjorn's armor pack, this does help. Now for who is weak against and strong against, it's quite tricky to say. He's a support hero, however if you use his Orb of Discord, well, you have good accuracy, you'll be able to give a deadly threat. And as for his weak against, basically everybody. The main people are Tracer, Reaper and McCree. Simply put, Zenyetta is weak against anyone who comes close. Also, Tracer can use her recall, which debuffs the orbs attached to her, and Reaper can use his ability to do the same. So that just about covers Zenyetta. Follow these steps and work with your team and you should do just fine using him. If you want to see anything else, drop a comment below. Until then, have a good one people. Peace!
Thank you.
30 seconds.